Morning, guys. Can forget the fact that Joey started us with an HR nightmare. So, respect towards WM policies and procedures. Is there anybody that wasn't here yesterday or that doesn't know that we had a wheel off? So, what is our WM policy surrounding pre-trips?
Inspect everything. Lug nuts, oil, exchange fluid. You gotta do equipment, yeah, you gotta do everything.
It's not on a tablet, you put it on a DVR.
Okay. So, let me be more specific. Is there any reason or any time that we would not do a pre-trip? Yes or no question?
No.
Okay. So why do you suppose that policy is in place?
Trucks that be on the road.
Okay.
Safety cross that way.
Keep people in the freaking seat.
Okay. So, I've been very forgiving with documentation on many things here at this site. It's because we do a good job with what we do, and everybody understands those policies. Obviously, this is a wake-up call to bring things to light. Forgiving is the only word I can think of that's respectful and nice. I'm not going to be so forgiving anymore. During QCIs and whatnot, if the cab is dirty or unclean and there's stuff rolling around in there, I'm going to down the truck. If there's something wrong with the truck mechanically, we're going to down the truck. Okay? You guys do a great job of customer service. We're the best in the business. Yesterday morning, I wanted to share with you the call that we were on Friday, where Bemidji ranked highest in everything we did, and we're at gold standard at SEO certification. Instead, yesterday morning, what happened?
We lost.
Didn't really get a chance to share all that great information. And it's still there, and we still do a great job. But by not forgiving anymore, I mean holding everybody accountable. Condition of employment to our WM policies. And it's not a punishment, but it's a wake-up call to what can happen if we don't follow those policies. If we don't work the system, it will never work. I know sometimes it's not the best and it doesn't always work in our favor, but if we don't use the policies and the procedures and do what we're supposed to do, it will never work if we don't use it. So that being said, I'm going to turn over the next couple minutes to Joey, and he's going to go over some things with you about the shop, and then we're going to have Ray walk us through on what you're supposed to do with your DVRs. So let Joey go first, Ray, please.
What am I talking about?
Come on up here and
What am I talking about?
what we talked about yesterday, as far as downing of trucks and policy procedures surrounding your pre and post trip. Remember we talked about in the shop yesterday? This is a product of the system not working, okay? I get complaints and everything that nobody listens to Joey and that they're always beating him up for what he doesn't do and everything. Why don't you get up there and walk us through how this is going to work and how you should report. Sorry, Joe. I didn't explain it well enough yesterday.
Basically, when you guys get to write up the form, you write your form out. From now on, Steve obviously didn't do that very well. It's going to be filled out, set on your seat. When you guys are done with this, it goes back in the bins where it used to be, because we have to have these on file. So the same bins over there around the corner that we used to turn the old paper copies in, these have to get turned in. We have to file these.
You don't write them up on the tablet anymore?
No, same thing, but we're going to set these on your...
So George, Joey prints those out.
Okay, well, I have never seen one of these yet.
Steve never did.
Okay.
Because Steve never did them.
Oh.
Okay.
So
you
from
did-
now on, they're going to be sitting
You
on your
never
seat,
did 'em.
and they got to be sitting in there, filed in.
Now, if you had work done to your truck, Joey, and this was not on your seat, what do we do then? Is the truck down until we get that sheet?
Pretty much. Bradley
Okay,
knows.
but be careful, pretty much, or is it down? That's a specific
Well,
question.
you're supposed to,
Ray
if you
asked.
have work done and it's written up on a DVR, by federal law, you're supposed to have this in your carrier.
Okay.
And you keep it for what, one
A
whole
day. Yeah.
And then that night you turn it in with your paperwork.
Yep.
So, and Brian, I mean, great point and everything, but let's not finger point, let's move forward, okay? So we haven't, as a team, been doing these. No matter who hasn't been doing it, we haven't been doing them. We're supposed to be doing them. They'll be on your seat the next morning. They need to stay in the cab for 1 day,
One
correct? Okay. Does everybody understand that, 1 day?
That is, if you fill it out that night, if something's wrong,
Yeah.
and then.
Correct. Joey prints the work
Basically,
order
just like
out.
your paper copy that you used to do,
Used
where
to,
we used to set it
right.
back on your desk, on your thing, and away you go, you knew what was done.
Okay.
So Joey has to print it out and put a work order to that, and he's held responsible for the work order.
Well, these will be done by Bradley.
Well, right, but anyways, it's held responsible, George, so that, and everybody, team, so that it not only shows what was done to the truck, but it also holds accountable, and we also have records then of what was done. So in a case like what happened Saturday, we go back and we look, when were the wheels torqued? When were they off the truck? When did they be put back on the truck? What was done to the truck? We have that walking record of what was going on, okay?
So if the wheel's off, it's gonna say retort on there
Yeah.
that morning.
Yep.
So then after it's been in your truck with you for 1 day, what do we do with it, guys?
Put it back in that little black
Okay.
tray.
Does anybody here know where it goes from that basket?
Goes back to Joey.
Okay, via who?
No, Charlie doesn't grab those.
Well,
They
she
have
does,
the
and she
equipment
takes some
stuff.
information off them, but she puts them back in the basket then, George? And then Joey or Bradley or whomever will pick them up the next morning. They go to the back shop where they're filed for how long, Joe?
I think 6 months.
Okay. So, does anybody, just checking for understanding, does everybody understand that? Okay. So what do we do, what happens once we've written something up?
We take care of it.
Make sure it's done.
Okay.
Make sure he's aware of it too.
The
so
next
he
day.
knows.
Okay. I mean, you can still communicate as well, but it has to be done. Where does that go the next day? Where do you find that piece of paper the next morning?
Should be on your sheet.
Okay,
If it's not on your seat, you should be asking Joey where it's at.
okay. Very good, Ray, thank you. At the end of the day then, where does that piece of paper go? Does anybody not know where this basket is over here? Because we'll show you. Okay, guys, let's have a great and safe day.